All right, not here we are at the Patriot Ice Rink in Newark, Delaware. We only missed 10 seconds, and by the puck remover pass, not a whole lot going on. I do not have names for the 22 Elite, so I'll just throw that. Not everybody would battle for that puck on the far side. Colin Whitmore kind of puts forward into the offensive end, coming back number 30 for the 22 select. Try clearing out, goes up and hits the netting. That'll be a face-off back by his goal. Face-off to the left side of the 22 Selects goalie. This is the Unity 18 new team. Puck push forward. In the corner, number 3 tries clearing out and gets it into the neutral zone. And that gets sent out of play, goes into the penalty box. Loveland reaching over. Don Loveland reaching over to get that puck. I'm sure he'll be in the box soon enough. So the Unity black jerseys are attractive. They're very pretty, and I hate them. They're terrible for me to read the numbers off of them as the play goes by. Face off, quick forward. 22 slips retreating back. Picking up that puck, Unity. Dingle, dangle, nice save by the goalie. Without much of a move put on by Jacob Amadon. I didn't see Jacob's parents. This puck comes back out all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll send it back for the 22 select end for a face-off. You guys need to select? You happen to have a roster. I found up like 5 minutes. Face-off 22 select, end of the ice, won by the selects. Selects coming up on the near side, out into the neutral zones, crossing over, dumps it in to the Unity end of the ice. Looks like Riley Wallace there making the save. Zach Blevins pushing that puck up. 12 for the Selects, peels that puck away. Turns back, tries to clear it out, held by Blevins, goes back behind the 22 Selects net. 12 staying on it, picking that puck up, dishing it around, sent into the neutral zone. Coming over is Unity, flicking it back. It goes right to the 22 Select player. Neutral zone battle for this puck goes back and forth. Jared Fox going back to try to get it away from number 8. Owen Newton had that puck momentarily. Throw back these 22 Selects, like moving the puck, they like moving it fast. 55 goes into the corner. Turn, centering pass, nobody there. Elijah Johnson into the corner. Puck comes out, 8 holds it, tries flicking it forward, goes off the body of Zach Blevins. Blevins checks that puck up, curling around, serpentine, end going end of the ice. Sends it off the board for Johnson. Johnson not able to catch up to it. Select player gets it away, takes it to his defenseman. Stop that center ice, push forward. The other 22 select player picks that puck up, moves it to Owen Newton. Newton passes up to Blevins. Blevins takes that puck in, turned over in the select end of the ice. Here comes 24. 24 for the select, skating up over the blue line, dragging that puck with him, passing all the way across 77. Turn, shot, blocked by, I think that's Jared Bob. Here's Blevins touching the puck. Oh, we've got a high stick call. Really, barely even noticed it. That'll give us a face-off back over here somewhere. So I'm live streaming this game on YouTube. So I don't know if you got anybody that's not here. Take put D-Dan Dallin on YouTube. It's live on the site. It'll be there forever. So you can feel free to watch it. If your kid does good, you know, you can share it with him. If he does bad, you can show it to him and yell at him. Yeah, here. Here, take some more. You can pass them out. I'll never lose it. Yeah, share away. And if you subscribe, it's extra cool. Select play coming over. D'Angelo on the blue line. Loses that back to Owen Van Broncklin. Van Broncklin taken out, and that's going to be a penalty. It's a hook. Number 2 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Time of that penalty, 3:26. Face off to the left side of the 23 select forward. Won by the select, number 30, taking it back over the red line. Battle for that puck. I think that, no, I thought it was Stern, but it's Owen Van Bocken. Gauthier with the puck, sends it into the corner, comes back to him. Gauthier trying to make some space, drops it back for Stern. David sends that puck to Gauthier, goes to the short slot. Gauthier takes that shot, saved by the select goalie. Onto the far side. Gauthier with it. Back by the blue line. Turns, fires it towards the slot. Stopped by a select player and sent out into the neutral zone. Gauthier going back, corralling that puck. Pass it over onto the far side to his defenseman. Pass up to Stern. Stern coming through the middle now. Stern over the blue line has Whitmore trailing him, covering him really. And Stern goes into the corner, back behind the net. Losing the puck momentarily, comes back to guard it. Gauthier coming over to take that puck from between his legs. Gauthier trying to dance, make some space, 76 blocking him. Gauthier comes out by the dot, drops it back to Whitmore. Whitmore looking for some room, passes up to Gauthier. Gauthier into the slot, turn, shots! Unity's 18U with the goal. Who scored that? Who was the last one that touched that puck? I think it was number 10, Owen Van Broccoli. And it was. 10 from 20. Power play goal for Unity. Time of that power play goal, 4:33. And Unity takes a 1-0 lead in the first period. 11 for the Selects. Takes the puck back behind his own net. Tried sending it all the way around. Gets stopped by Adam Buller. On the near side now, 55. Flicks this puck up for 8. 8 not able to get to it in time. Unity not able to clear it out, though. 8 retreating back. Oh, lost it for a moment. And here's from Loveland. Loveland just brings that puck. Doesn't get it back, though. 8 steals it. He dumps it into the corner. $12 for the Selects. Trying to get some room on that puck. Not able to get it. He gets Stern all the way over there. Gets that puck out. Coming back. Buller passes it up to Kittle. Kittle in the neutral zone overskates it. Coming up behind him, though, is I don't know who it is. 11 back behind his own net. Sends it up to a kid with no number. No number. Turns around. Has that puck. Has it in the ref's feet. That ref fell down earlier when he got laid out by a girl. It was awesome. 11 for the Select. Getting that puck. Trying to clear it out once they're in neutral zone. And we're going to have some kind of a whistle for, oh, the puck went out of play. We're going to pull the puck out of it. Oh, no, it went over. I don't know. Yeah, I think it went up and out of play. The ref pulled the puck out of his pocket. I don't know how cold it is. Drops that puck down. Levin tries skating forward. Turned over to 14 of the Select. 14, he loses at the blue line. Levins comes back to pick it up. Levins drives that puck, tries to get it to Owen Newton, not able to do so. It's 14, came back, back-checking like a fiend to steal that puck away. 14, gives it for 24. We like even numbers. Good enough with that puck. Bryce curling around at the circle on the far side. As Mark sends it towards the goal, trying to get a deflection of some kind, not able to do so. Zach Levins comes around with that puck, curling all the way around in the offensive end of the zone. Passes it over to Bryce. Bryce, oh no, there's Bryce right in front of me. Who's that all the way over there? Elijah Johnston, that's who it was. Jared Bach on the near side, dumps that puck in, back behind the net. Puck loose. Bach at least gets it away. But here comes the elite. Number 77 coming down. Shot fired. Garrett O'Reilly Wallace. That is Riley. It's like a big pin to me. It's way too big to be coming down. Players falling down because ice is slippery. Not sure if you knew that. 0 in the far corner. Picks that puck up. 77 misses. If it goes down, that's going to be icing. It went down. It is icing. 5:51 remaining in the first period. Unity leads this one by a score of 1-0. It's good to see some fast hockey. Face off. Unity draws it back. Pushed forward by Braden Walker. Centering pass, pushed aside. Whitmore not able to get to it. Here come the select. Number 0, moving up. Oh, they take out the referee. Can't jump over that. 2 for the select. Moving up at the half mark. Jump, save, really well. Rebound comes up time. He sends it to the back end, goes to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin dumps it into the corner. Unity breakout pass to Whitmore. Whitmore misses it and gives up on it. Never was going to catch up to it. I still hate the shoulder glove. Hate it. Got to go after it until that whistle blows. I don't care how impossible it may appear. You never know. It might hit a wet part. After all, that puck came out of the referee's pocket. It could be pretty warm. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we've got equipment issues for the goalie. The referee's too worried about what's in his pocket. He forgot to look around to make sure all the players on the ice were ready to go. It is his responsibility before he drops that puck to make sure everybody's equipment is in there. So not sure what's going on with the goalie stuff. We got to get some hockey tape over there or something. So it's number 31 for the selects. Looks like something with the strap, perhaps, and it has been cured. Now, this referee over there to make sure everything worked out. Look at that. That's a concerned individual. There's the face-off. One by Unity, drop back, sent all the way around. Loveland comes gets it on the near side. Loveland battling for that puck. Oh, you didn't see it. I didn't know on it. Selects with that puck. Oh, there's a breakout pass, number 12. Ball back in through 55. 55 turns and dumps it in. Off the back wall, Riley Wallace sticks it to make sure it stays back behind the net. Unity's trying to clear it out, and cleared out it goes, but it goes right to number 2 of the select, or elite. 22 elite. I've been calling select. Sorry about that. The elite. Number 30 for the elite grabs it on the far side, sends it up along the board, fired in by Unity. Looks like Fuller. Nothing doing now. Comes out, 8, has it in the neutral zone. He sends it forward. Stop. Amidon came back to try to help out. Amidon will receive that puck on the near side, goes off the boards. Comes out to Fuller. Fuller takes that shot high and wide. Off the glass. Loveland, or no, Anna, I can't even see who that is. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's not the jerseys. Maybe I'm early. That kid has no number, though. I can see that. God, I hope he has no number. Oh, there's the shot. Wallace stops it, leaves it for his defenseman. Sent over to the side. That shot comes in, hits somebody, goes back behind the net. Caught on the back of the net. Unity collects it. Coming up on near side pass to Newton. Newton touches it forward. It goes right to number 11 of the elite. Newton driving in. Amidon with him. Amidon takes it out at the bottom of the circle. Couldn't get the shot off. Amidon still has it. Terrence fires. Goes off the leg of, or skate of number 11 into the corner. Never was able to connect to Newton. Elite coming out on the near side. There's number 14. Picking up speed over the blue line. Fires that shot wide. Goes off the back boards out to number 11. Newton over there trying to clear it out. Not able to do so. Coming back. That looks like an Amidon to me. It is. Amidon skating up over the blue line, runs into his own player, and Newton goes over the line offside. That was weird. He checked his own player and was offside. You got to practice that one a lot if you're going to pull it off as clean as Amidon did this right there. 3:16 remaining in the first period, 1-0 in favor of Unity. Levin's on for the faceoff. He's got Newton to his left. Draws that puck hard all the way back to the left-hand side. Dropping back right to Goodenough. Gets that puck, sends it up along the board. Gets to Newton. Snaps out to the middle. 13 or 3 to the elite. Going in. Goodenough stops it. And at least got some kind of a whistle. That whistle must have got stuck. I barely heard it. And I barely hear it again. I think it was an offside. Zero takes that in, fires it. Shot. Riley Wallace with the save. Clearing is attempted. Shot goes in. Goodenough right there to stop it. Goodenough hard pass to Blevins. Blevins touches the forward. He's skating after it. Was he going to get there? Turn shot. Not able. No angle. No angle. Goes to the corner. Stepping up is Goodenough holding that at the line. 76 takes it back behind the net. Goodenough reaching, trying to get control of that puck. Not able to do so. And number 0 trying to peel it away. He almost got it by Blevins. Blevins, though, controlled it for a bit. Bailey Downs on the ice. That comes down, and it is an icing. 2:29 remaining in the first period. Face off to the right side of the elite goalie. Pressed up against the boards. Blevins, Gauthier there as well. Trying to get it out. 55-2. Battling for it. Goes to the corner. Gauthier drops it back. Shot fired. Deflected away in front. Walker backhands it into the corner. 30 sends it around back behind the net. Gauthier there. Walker comes out centering pass. Nobody able to get through. Shot from the point. Fired in. Bounces. Reflects away. Goes nowhere. Puck gets brought out. David Stern grabs it, swings it around on the back end. Pass forward to Gauthier. Gauthier gets around 8, but can't get by 30. 30 gets into the neutral zone. David Stern there to collect that puck and drop back. Stern in his own end of the ice. Pops that puck all the way over. And I don't know who got hit, but 30 laid out Braden Walker. Stern touches that puck to hold it in, gets into the corner. Inside the faceoff circle, 55 collects that puck, takes it back behind his head, sends it around to number 30. 30 loses at his feet, but the elite still with that puck. Tried clearing it out, and it goes right to him. Who was that? David Stern. Oh, my goodness. You know, I miss it when Stern had his hair coming out from under his buckle. It was gorgeous. It was very easy to identify him. Now he looks like a regular teammate that's trying to get a job. Stern chased down after the puck to his bucks here. No number in there first, though. Using everything you've got to get to the puck. Not the one eagle. Oh, and we've got ourselves a penalty. Oh, and we've got ourselves some average penalty stuff. And Stern's going to the box. Come on, just stand at the power play. Stupid. Time of the penalties, 12:03. We called it. Come on. So 20 for Unity and blank for the 22 Elite. I need to give him incidental roughing. Yeah. Really? So penalties for Unity, number 20, 2-minute minor for roughing, no name. No number for Elite. I guess is just getting a 2. He had a partner in the box with him, and that partner has left the box. So it's very confusing what's going on. The referee's just like whispering to the score crews. They don't use any hand signals. So it is still 5-on-5, and I'm going to go with incidental minor roughing at 12:03. Less than a minute remaining in the period. So it's a minute 30 and a whistle. Now that scared the scorekeeper. Comes back and Elite send the ice. They send it up. That's a high stick, but it was cut by Unity. This one gives it to number 14. They take the shot. Goes by Pines and off the stick of Riley Long into the corner. 77 in the corner gets it to 14. 14 for the Elite. Takes it back behind the net. Comes around on the near side. Sends it back to 11 at the point. 11 sends it across to a defenseman. Had to put some mustard on it. 11 couldn't stop it. Puck cleared out into the neutral zone. Gets sent back in. Hines curls around. Picks that puck up. And pushes it forward for Ammonon. Ammonon Nothing. That could be a hand pass, but it got touched by Unity. Kittle with it. Oh, one-handed stop with the puck. That looked dangerous. Cuts back, and here comes Unity. Nope, stop broken up by 24, and that's where this period's going to end. After one period of play, Unity leads 1-0 thanks to the power play goal by Owen Van Broncklin. I don't remember if I've got trivia. Oh, I don't know if you saw it. Go saw it. But your trivia is sponsored by Two Broke Moms in Pulaski. Check them out on Facebook at Two Broke Moms on Facebook. Your question is, who is the only player to score on a penalty shot during the Stanley Cup Final Series? Who is the only player to score on a penalty shot during the Stanley Cup Final Series? Your answer during our next intermission. What's going on, Jeff? Wow, there's your face off. Puck taken down to the Unity end of the ice. Here comes Unity trying to come out with that puck. Garrett Bach off the far boards, comes out to Johnson. He touched it for Bach. Bach skating in, and he loses his footing because he got gripped. As soon as 76 touches it, we're going to have that penalty. The period starts off with 22 elite penalty for tripping. And it's on number 77. Time of the minor penalty 0:29. 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. And a 1 minute 30-second minor for unsportsmanlike. So number 77 got a double minor. Yeah, he teed him up when he got to the box. He must have used the F word. That's what I think. So double minor for number 77. Minute 30 for tripping and a minute 30 unsportsmanlike conduct. Turning shot. Oh, that gets stopped short. Number 14 picks that puck up for Elite. He jumps that puck in off the backboard. Wallace holds it back behind the net. 30 on the near side, fires that shot. Blocker safe. It still moves out in front. Who's got it? It comes out, and I don't know if it came out or not. Puck flies up. Levin takes it, sends it over to Newton. Newton pushes it forward. 24 speeds away. 24-14. Jared Bach on the far side. Puck gets by him. 14 puts the ball. 14 could be all alone. No, he's not. You've got Goodenough and Bach back there. Goodenough stops and Bach drops back into the slot. Levens comes back as a good center that he is, picks that puck up, curls around behind his own net, and here comes Zach Levens. Levens on the near side, cut across to the middle. Levens, 50-goal shot, save, and it comes down loose on the near side. Bach fires it in, goes across the paint into the far corner. Levens has it over there. Levens in the corner, backhands it out to Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough spins around, gives it to Levens. Levens out in the middle. Nobody there but number 76 for the Elite. There's a shot. Levens third, fired. And it's on the outside of the net. Puck comes out, gets by Goodenough. That goes all the way down. Wallace comes out, grabs that puck, passes it to Goodenough. You've got a delayed penalty against the Elite. Gets jumped in by Goodenough. Goalie touches it. And so does 76. And that's going to be a penalty for interference. So another penalty on the 22 Elite. I never saw it.
Yeah. Didn't they come out?
Yeah.
Hey, ref, don't they come out?
Yeah, the incidental should come out.
Come out.
2 minutes, 21 seconds is the time of the minor penalty. They may have gotten 2 and 10. Yeah.
Well, then why didn't they have somebody starting with that? They usually put somebody else in for the 2.
Probably because it was still 5-on-5. It's not going to do any different, right? A lot of times the 2's on there for the player advantage. The only thing I could think of. So those incidental minors, those were incidental 2 and 10s. And there's an icing. And it's good because I wasn't paying attention. So the penalty boxes are getting full. David Stern relaxing. There's 3 over for the Elite. They should have brought crumpets or something. Elite clear that puck out. It's going all the way down, and it is wide. Wallace watches it go by, and that's an icing. So David Stern serving a 2 and 10 from the first period for Unity. The no-numbered Elite player serving a 2 and 10 from the first period. The number 77 serving a double minor, 34 seconds going on that. A 2-player advantage on the ice tonight. Fired. Why? If they got one on net, it might actually go in. You can never tell that. That puck gets sent into the middle, sent out into the middle, touch forward. Taylor taking that shot. Saved by the Elite goalie. You guys know the name of your goalie?
Michael Gleason.
Michael Iglesi?
Low Gleason.
Low Gleason. Okay. Off the faceoff, comes back to Braden Walker. Fires a shot. Save, Loglisi. It comes out, rebound, gets stitched aside by the Elite defenseman. Comes out to the point. Walker trying to hold it in and does. Gets it to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin in the slot. 10 from 20 rounds. Van Brocklin with his second of the day. Unity power play goal scored by number 10, Owen Van Brocklin, assisted by number 21, Braden Walker. 10 from 21. Time of the Unity goal, 3:23. There's a faceoff won by Unity, pushed forward. There's still a 1-player advantage for Unity. That gets pushed in by Kyle Whitmore, goes over the line. Release number 11, tries sending it around, and it does come out into neutral zone. Gauthier picks it up, takes it to his own end of the ice, passes it across. Zigzag over for Whitmore, far in front. Whitmore needs to move forward when that pass is coming. He stands still and just waits for it to reach him, is what it looks like to me, Colin. Couldn't tell you for sure, though, because I, never played hockey. Not on the ice, anyway. 4 seconds remaining in the player advantage before 2 hustles out of there. Here's the faceoff. Brought there, loose it. Number 77 picks it up, sends it into the corner. 1 second, and 2 is on the ice. Get on there into the play. Kittle takes that puck back behind his net, turns, fires it around back to where it came from. 3 turns, fires that shot, goes across the paint. Nobody able to get it on net. Kittle in the corner has 24 on him and somebody else. Kittle comes away with the puck, takes it back behind the net. Kittle over on the far side, sends it up to Gautier. Gautier can't handle it in the middle, pushes it forward. Is that Rockland again? It is. Sends that puck into the corner. Kittle steps up and grabs it. Kittle behind the net looking for a place to put it. Oh, he tried sending it around on the side for Gautier, but he hit the net. Come on, son. 14 stepping up, can't get to. Oh, wow. The wing and a miss, and he goes down, takes out a play. That comes all the way down. That's going to be an icing. I almost thought that could have been called interference on Unity. He could put the player out before he reached the puck. 8:22 remaining in the second period. Unity leads by a score of 2-0. Five-on-five hockey again. And there's the fifth for the Elite. Levin's in for the faceoff. Draws that puck back to Goodenough. Goodenough looking. Tries snapping it forward for Blevins and not able to get it past the Elite. Now, Owen Newton grabs that puck and flicks it forward. Is it going to make it? It is not. It is not. Blevins picking up some speed, grabbing it right before it crosses over the red line. Battle for that puck down there. Gets sent into the corner. Newton not able to get that puck. It squeezes out and gets past the point. Turn back in the neutral zone. Blevins gets hit by 77. 77 coming in, taking that shot, not getting through. It's a follow-up shot, saved by Riley Wallace. Little skirtuffle going on in the paint. Everybody seems to be okay. No penalties issued. Can't say about warnings. Not really sure what's going on over there. The face-off goes back behind the net. Jared Bob rifles it around. Hard pass out into the neutral zone. Here comes Bushman. No, done a breakaway shot. Save Loglisi. Levin picks up his own rebound, sends it over to Bach. Bach backhands it to the corner. Takes the turn, fires, goes cross stopper paint. Nobody able to get to it. Right, Goodenough drops that puck back to Blevins. Blevins from the top of the block. Sends it in, misses wide. Bach puts it in the middle into the slot. Nobody able to get to it. Goodenough draws it back at his own end, fires that shot in. Save Loglisi. Rebound picked up by Newton. He sends it back into the slot. Nothing doing. Levins curling around, takes the puck back behind his net. Levin sends it back to the point. Jared Bach, hard pass over to Goodenough. Goodenough lets it settle. Drops in the team corner. Newton fires it at the goal. Save again. Michael Loglisi. Levins kicks it to his stick, turns, fires. Nothing doing. Gets deflected away. Johnston over there. Johnson off of the ice. And the Elite send this all the way down for an icing. 6:41 remaining in this period. We're in the second period, and Unity leads by a score of 2-0. So I do have my sponsor, not my sponsor stuff, my Venmo and PayPal. I've been at like people. Oh, backhand shot. Comes down. Oh, drop down. Puck comes out. Braden Walker stepping up, trying to keep that puck in. Does momentarily. Elite come pushing it out through the neutral zone. Here comes number 2, firing in. He's hot. Not able to keep it though. Comes back to 8 in the neutral zone. 8 corrals it, sends it forward. Turned back by Hines. Hines can't get it very far. 55 drops it in for 12. 12 trying to penetrate through. Fuller gets that puck away. Hines coming back. Comes back to 55. Turn 5. That shot wide left. Loveland pushing that puck forward. Loveland trying to get it past 3. 3 turns, handles that puck. Curls around. 3 loses it out off the end of the stick. 55 coming back to help out. Turns into a neutral zone. Hines picks it up there. Sends it forward, gets backhanded back in. I thought Loveland was still over the line, but they don't let it go. Or maybe at 18 you didn't have where they lost that. I don't remember. I don't. I thought Loveland was off. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it. I'm blocked.
Right, yeah, so I think it's supposed to be automatic. You just missed another goal. So anyway, I do have my Venmo and PayPal information up in the corner. People have asked me for ways that they could donate so that I can continue to provide this youth sports service. I do this for hockey, baseball, and softball. I follow my kids around. I got 4 kids and they play a ridiculous amount of sport. Wouldn't have it any other way. So if you want to contribute, that's awesome. I appreciate you. If you don't want to contribute, or you can't, you know what? I appreciate you. Subscribe, like, not like. It doesn't really matter. Just keep watching. That's all I really care about. Yeah. 24 drops it back to the point for 11. Turns, fires, goes off the hand of Van Bronlin. That'll sting. Holly passes it back behind the net. Centering pass, nothing doing that. Gets deflected away. There's the looks. Cross pass attempted 24. Oh, and they made this come out on size just in time. Puck sent towards the slot, gets the third back. Here comes Unity. Chasing down Whitmore. The first 1-2 will come. He goes down Gautier over there as well. Gautier trying to get that puck over to Whitmore. Whitmore has it in the corner. Shot fired by Van Brocklin. Save by Logreason. Elite trying to clear it out. Held in by Kittle. Kittle dumps it back into the corner. I believe that is Gautier over there. Helmet on the team. 11 for the Elite. Taking that puck. Back in by Whitmore. Kittle in the corner now. Kittle and 30. Hitting 77 coming in and putting a hit on Kittle. Trying to get that puck free. Nothing doing. Battle for that puck. Comes out. Bach has it at the point. Fires it. Or 14. It's 14. 14 coming down. 14. Ready to Elite, number 14 with the unassisted goal. Number 14 unassisted. Time of that even strength goal, 9:14. It is now 2-1 in favor of Unity. All right. Here's the face-off, 0. Wins it. Comes away with that puck. 0 taking over to the blue line. Over the blue line. Has Goodenough on him. Drops that puck back for 5. 5 gives him 0-0. The 3 at the top. Shot fired. Save. Whistle it. Backhand. Sammy whistle it. He's got that puck covered. I got the great. That puck gets cleared out by Unity. It's going to go all the way down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing, and it'll come back and we'll do it again. Off to the left side of Riley Wallace. Yeah, they played. He did our call last. They're from the Northern Shore. Yeah, this is where Zach Blevins lined up for the face-off. The hand for number 0. Sends that puck back. Goodenough snaps it up to Owen Newton. Newton touches that to blue line, trying to get it out to Blevins. 7-6 there. Though picks it up. Blevins comes back, steals the puck away. Here comes Blevins over the blue line. Blevins coming wide right at the circle. Centering pass. Newton not able to get to it in time. Puck goes back to Goodenough. Goodenough snaps it in, goes back behind the net. Newton going back to get it. Newton sends it to the corner. Blevins chasing after it. So is 77. 77 trying to clear it out. Goodenough steps up and get it. Close to Blevins. Blevins not able to control it. 3 has it. Kicks it up to his stick. 3 coming in as Jared Bach has to put that puck up high as Block put that stick down low. This puck comes out into your neutral zone. Number 9 chasing after it, as is Blevins. And Luglisi sends that puck up. Stopped by Newton. Centering pass. Attempted. Nothing doing. Goodenough on the far side. Turns. Fires that puck. Hits a bunch of bodies along the way. Back behind the net now. 2.5 minutes remaining. 0 collects that puck. Sends it. Comes up with it over the blue line. Into your neutral zone. Crisscrossing across. Drops it off the 3. 3 at the blue line. Sends it in. But 0 crossed the blue line before the puck ever did. And that's an offside. Well, the referee saw that offside. will give us a neutral zone finish-off right there. 2:17 remaining in the second period. Unity leads by a score of 2-1. Puck gets drawn back. Number 2 picks it up at the center line. He jumps that puck in. Getting Stern, chasing it down. Turns, fires it up. Held in by number 3. Fires that shot on net. Save Riley Waller. Puck goes to the corner. 30 turns, fires it. Caught from Payne. Oh, it's 2, not 3. 2 draws it back. Another shot. Gets kicked by 12. Goes wide into the corner. 12 going in, trying to dig it out. Sturm's there as well. Now it comes out to 30. 30 draws back, fires it forward. Comes out, and who is that? That's Ammonon. Jacob Ammonon with that puck now, skating forward. Ammonon loses that puck. Pooler picks it up in the middle. Pooler turns, fires that, dumps it in, goes back around behind the elite net. 30 hit hard by Ammonon. Still with the puck though. Walker coming up, trying to free that puck. Gets it forward into the corner. Breaks it, sends it back around behind the net. On the far side, Kenny coming up, trying to steal it. Comes out, well, puts it up against the glass. David Stearns makes it, steps up with that puck in the face-off circle. Shot by Loglisi. Rebound, Stearns, saved by Michael Loglisi. Puck held in at the point. Stearns comes back, gets it into the corner. 30 there, trying to clear it out. Stearns plus the body of the deputy point to hold it in. Ammonon overskates that puck. 30 grabs it, fires it back to the other team. On the near side now, number 2. And Ammonon. Ammonon comes out with that puck, tries for a throw side shot. Saved by the elite goalie, Michael Loglisi. Just under 2 seconds remaining in the second period here at the Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware. Gauthier lining up on face-off as Johnson to his right, and I think Whitmore to his left. Kittle and Hines on this side. Puck comes out with Kittle. Tosses it back in, goes back around behind the net. Whitmore goes over to the far corner and hits 76 and goes up to the puck. 14 tries to clear it out. Hines holds it in, sends it up. Gauthier has it, turns around. He's at the dot, trying to make some space. Sends it all the way across behind. Hines taking it forward. Slaps it down. Dumps it in back behind the net. Comes out. Center slot. Kittle fires it in low. Save Loglisi. Comes back out to Kittle. He sends it across the far side behind. 24 takes the 10th off the boards out into the neutral zone. 77 ball for it. Couldn't get the puck to him. 3 seconds remaining, and that's where this period is going to end. Excuse me. At the end of 2 periods of play, Unity leads this one by a score of 2-1. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question sponsored by Two Broke Moms. Check them out on Facebook. Your question was, who is the only player to score on a penalty shot during the Stanley Cup Final Series? The answer? Chris Pronger, number 44 of the Edmonton Oilers, scored against the Carolina Hurricanes on June 5th, 2006. Chris Pronger, number 44 of the Edmonton Oilers and Hall of Famer. Well, it looks like our intermission is over. I heard Bailey Dowling, that's for sure. Trying to rile up the troops on the Unity bench. There's Bailey Dowling now. Coming up to his left wing position. Zach Blevins facing off. Rets ready, players ready. Puck comes back to Jared Bach. Bach collects the puck. Goes across behind Blevins, comes up, crosses over to center line, dumps that puck in. Bach chasing it down. On the far side, in the corner, Dallin putting pressure on, no number. Blevins stepping up. Puck comes out to Bach, fires it from the point, gets deflected way out in front. Good enough, comes over, sends it hard across, tries to get it to Blevins. Blevins not able to get a stick down in time. So actually, he never got a stick down. Here comes Free for the Elite. Free over the blue line, trying to flick it forward, and that puck gets stolen by Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough sends it into the neutral zone. No number grabs it. Now takes him out at center ice. Nice open ice hit by Bailey Dallin. Blevins with the puck, backhand, shot, save, Luglisi. Lee holds that puck in his glove. That was a nice last-second decision by Zach Blevins, all set up by the center open ice hit by Bailey Dallin. Face off to the left side of Luglisi. 22 Elite controlling that puck, coming up with it on the far side. Snapping out against the board. Stopped at the center line. Newton coming back, getting that puck, sends it up into the ozone. Elite controlling, coming out with it though. And Amanon trying to skate forward. Amanon has the puck at the hash marks. He's hit off of the puck. Elite controlling it. 30 has it, trying to get some space. Loveland getting in his way. 30 has to snap this puck up high and goes all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. 11:33 remaining in this 2-1 third period. Face off to the left side of Luglisi. Comes back, fired forward, and blocked out in front. Here's number 12 for the 22 Elite. 12 skating over the blue line, dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net, and grabbed by, I think that's the one. Nope, Braden Walker. The Elite have the puck now. First coming back with it through the neutral zone. Skating up number 55, crossed over the blue line, and then he loses it. Here comes Owen Newton. Newton on the near side, passed that puck across, and he went backwards to Loveland, and Newton crossed the blue line before the puck did. That's an offside. Just under 11 minutes remaining in this game. Lautier got that puck back. First one to it with David Stern. Almost lost his footing after he hit that puck. The right fisher in, goes back behind the Elite net. Passed up to the Elite number 14. Stern comes up to try to keep it in. Not able to do so. Stern, though, regaining control in the neutral zone. Curling around, coming down right through the middle. Stern, short side, fires that shot, goes wide past the blocker. 76 for the Elite with that puck in the corner now. Pushing up along the far boards. 76 has pressure on him from Stern, passing it up to 14. 14 crossed over the blue line. Now he's making a move towards the goal. Take that shot. Save O'Reilly Wallace. Face off to the right side of Wallace off here, and 24. 24 comes in. Oh! 22 Elite goal scored by number 24, unassisted, right off the face-off. Time of the Elite goal, 2:43, and we have ourselves a tie game. 24 lines up for the face-off again against Blevins. Blevins has Whitmore to his left, center to his right, sends backwards, and it comes up for Stern. Stern moving forward, crossing over the blue line. Stern took his puck into the corner, has 2 on him, loses the puck to number 3. Stern comes back, puck comes out into the neutral zone, and we've got ourselves a penalty or an injury. Well, we got a couple of players down. No. Look at the flag. So I thought he got cross-checked from behind.
Not being facing the board or not.
I did not see what happened here. I was too close to the board. What's that? Is that what? I don't know what happened. I didn't see that one. So the elite coach is tending to the player that's on the ice. He is still down. I mean, he's moving. Just trying to gain his composure here, I believe. I'm not sure how hurt he is. Coach isn't tending any medical attention to him. He's just kind of talking to him, waiting for him to get up. And he's up. Number 11 is skating back to the bench. Leaves his stick behind. Coach picks it up.
Oh, I thought it was a penalty.
Leaves his hand. Hopefully he's okay. Last thing you want to see is a player to get hurt, especially a kid.
No.
So no penalty. Now they stopped it because the players were down. I thought I don't know what happened over here.
He have hands up.
Who knows why?
Yeah. Nowhere.
Neutra's own face-off, pushed forward by Blevins. Goes up the skate, stick number 2. Here comes Blevins in. Backhand. Can't get it. And denied by Loglisi. Good enough, holding it at the point. Shot from Newton. Off the stick of Loglisi. Goes over the net. Back behind the net now. Newton still battling for that puck. I'm sorry, it's Whitmore, not Newton. You see Newton on the line with Blevins. Puck goes over to the far corner. Bach steps up, tries to put it forward. 8 gets a stick on it, though. The puck goes nowhere. Bach, 8, another kid. Bach has that puck, goes into the corner. Here, a puck that comes out. It's going to get by Goodenough. Goodenough's going to chase it down all the way down into his own end of the ice. Just over 9 minutes remaining in this game. Goodenough passed that puck up to Blevins. Blevins dumps the ring. In the neutral zone, looking for that puck up high. Bach going to chase after it. 8 has it. Bach steering at it. 77 winds up with a hard slapper. It goes nowhere because of a stick of Blevins. Into the corner. Now back behind the net is the puck. Comes out, held in at the point. No, it is not. Comes out. Comes Whitmore. Colin Whitmore going left. Whitmore at the bottom of the circle looking. He's back behind the net now. He gets squeezed off that puck by the kid with no number and number 2. 77 comes through with that puck. Passes up to 0. Starts to get it back to 77. 77 fires that shot. Save Riley Wallace. Rebound. Cleared out by Unity. Line change for the elite. Pass over to 76. 76 skating up over the blue line. Right flicking it forward to Wallace. Collects that puck with a stick and covers it up. 8:06.54. 2 seconds click off of that clock after the whistle. That's okay. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I don't mind. 2-2 is the tie. Face off to the left side of Riley Wallace. 0 pushes it towards the goal. Gets stopped by Hine. Puck comes out to Amnon. Amnon tried curling around, lost it, but he's going after it. Amnon overskated it. Somehow didn't go offside. Able to get to that puck to send it in back over the red line. Again, another Unity player just completely missing this puck. Somebody must have sawed their sticks short. In the middle, 30 for the elite. Sends it back to 77. 77 pushes it by Hine. Goes around him. Where's that Kittle? That's Kittle. There's that shot. Save Riley Wallace. It was the double clutch on the glove. Riley Wallace comes up huge with that save. Face off to Wallace's right side. That's his kick side. Backhand attempt. Comes out to elite. Fires. Gets deflected. Goes over back behind the net. Packed up on the near side to Newton. Owen Newton with that puck. Sends it up long. And that's going to be interesting. Newton thought he banked it off of an elite player. What he was trying to do. but the rest didn't see it. I didn't see it, but I'm on the wrong side of the glass. Face off to Oliver's left side. Line 24 has it. Centering pass. Gets a piece of Wallace's pad. Deflects away. Shot fired and gobbled up by Riley Waller. 7:13 remaining in this game. Puck goes back behind the net. Kittle banks it off the board for Hines. Hines sends it off the boards for Pooler. Pooler backhands it out into the neutral zone. It's a race. Johnston and Gauthier going after it too. Takes it up for Elite 22. 42 Elite. Kittle beating the neutral zone. Skates forward, takes the shot, and it was offside. Oh, that'll get you every time. If it seems too good to be true, you're probably offside. Gauthier lines up for the face-off against 12. He's got Johnson to his left, Pooler to his right. Stern and Walker on defense. 12 relinquishes that puck to his defenseman 55. Now 12 has it, and he gets it to 55. Not really sure what's going on. They settle down, they figure out, they dump that puck in. Walker grabs it, fires it all the way around on the near side. 2 holds that point. Extra that shot in, just gets a piece of Wallace's glove, deflects into the corner. A little knuckle puck action. Here comes Gauthier, gets squeezed off the puck by 12. I say that a lot, don't I? That's what's happening there. Stern drags that puck, passes it across to Walker. Walker turns, fires it over to Johnson. Johnson kicks it, and it goes right to 55. 55 with the puck, sends it off the boards. That's going to go down. No icing. No icing. Stern going back to pick that puck up. Stern off the boards. Walker not able to hold it. 77 steps up, gets that puck, sends it towards the corner. Gets turned back by Stern. That kid draws it back into the neutral zone for reasons unbeknownst to me. Time for the Elite to reset. Puck gets fired in. Has the back wall. Stern collects it. Stern sends it off the board. 77 picks it up. Goes back to Gauthier. Everybody's just looking at the puck. Gauthier decides to take that puck behind his own net. Stops, goes back the other way. 77 all over him. Stern swings it out. Gauthier sends it all the way up. And we've got a hooking penalty on 77. What about the hold? So, number 77, 1 minute 30-second minor for hooking. Number 77, 1 minute 30 seconds hook. Time of the minor penalty, 7:34. We've got a power play opportunity for community. Puck comes out to Bach. Bach skates over on the far side, has to go into the corner. Now he comes back behind that little clear tattoo, sends it off the boards for Goodenough. Goodenough steps up, drops it into the corner for Gauthier. Gauthier goes towards the net, stops, comes back, sends it off the boards for Goodenough. Goodenough gets sent to the ground by number 0. Puck goes to Gauthier. Now it gets turned back. It's in the neutral zone. Coming back to pick that puck up is Jared Bach. Bach sends it over on the far side to Zach Levin. Levis crosses over the blue line, moving forward, stops short of the circle, comes back, curls around, snaps it off the board over to Van Brocklin. Brocklin gives it to Gauthier, back to Levin. Levin to Goodenough. Goodenough to Gauthier. Gauthier, they're trying to set up the umbrella, and it looks like it is set up. Gauthier sends it over to Bach. Bach off the boards for himself in the corner. Sends it at the post. Tried banking it off the goal or the goalie into the slot, and that just did not work out. Gauthier corrals that puck on the end of the ice. Oh, and that gets deflected into the netting. That almost snuck underneath the netting there. Came right up at us. Not ready to catch a puck. 26 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Unity. 4:22 remaining in this tie game. Deadlocked at 2. Goodenough, snaps that puck across to Bach, his defensive pairing. Fox sends it off the boards to almost nobody, regains control, gets it to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin, stick handling down along the blue line, dropped it off for Blevins. Blevins comes up and Martinez Van Brocklin, not able to pull the trigger. It's loose and a high in the slot. 24 steals that puck. 24 backhands it up to 5. 5 crossing over, looking, tries to get it to the middle, and coming back checking was Van Brocklin. This puck gets sent all the way down, and because of the pressure being applied by Zach Blevin, Loglisley has to cover that puck up. 3:47 remaining in this game. We're going to have a face-off off to the right side of Michael Loglisley, the goaltender for the 22 Elite. There's the face-off. Puts forward, Amanon, nothing, no, goes into the corner. That comes out and it grazes along the netting apparently, and we're going to have another face-off. 3:39 remaining in this game. Amanon tries throwing that puck into the slot, nothing doing. 2 to the 22 Elite, picks it up, sends up towards the 3. Hines steps up, steals that puck, drops it into the corner. Owen Newton with that puck, dancing back and forth. He went down, came back up with it. Newton still chasing it down on the far side at the head marks. He gets hit. 24 tries snapping up. Newton's still there getting that puck. Newton throwing it to the corner. Has 30 all over him. Newton shoving, trying to use the hip to free that puck. Newton is sitting down. Amanon coming over, trying to pick that puck away. He gets that puck away, almost trips the kid. Stepping up is that Kittle? Is that shot? It was Kittle. Loglisley with a nice save. Newton over on the near side, taking that puck into the corner, battling for it. And the 22 Elite does wildly pulling that puck down. Kittle picks it up, throws around. Nope. Oh, time. Sends it to Kittle. Here's Kittle now with the puck. Skating forward. Over the blue line. Here's that shot wide. Loglisley's following for a little bit and then let it go. Hines snaps it forward. Shot taken by Kittle. It's like a no-look hard backhand. Goes right into the glove of Michael Loglisley.
I'm calling the ball. Sorry.
Goalies are coming up huge in this game on both ends of the ice. That's why we're tied. 2:24 remaining in this tie game. Puck comes back to Stern. Stern winds up, snaps it in, hits a leg. Johnson takes it to the corner, centering pad, deflected away. Gauthier couldn't get to it. That puck cleared out of the zone. 5-minute Elite. Elite watching. Third comes back, gets that puck into the neutral zone. Gauthier curls around. Gauthier going wide right. Gauthier is Johnson taking his time. Gauthier comes up, shot. Missed. 55 for the Elite. Try snapping off the glass. Stern takes it, sends it towards the goal. In the middle, 76 picks it off. Sends it off the boards. Up for the no number. No number passing out into the middle for 8. 8 skating forward. Turned back by Gauthier. 76 holding at the point. At the circle, shot. Save Wallen. Deflected out to the far side. Johnson looks tired. He's got to get off that ice. Walker fires that puck around. 76 steps up, sends it back into the corner. David Stern has it there. Stern looks, snaps it up. 76 has it for a second. Adam Turner picks that puck up. Buller sends it all the way across to Johnson. Johnson backhands it as lazily as can be. That kid's got to get off the ice. 76 knocked down in the corner. Tries turning his puck up and gets into the neutral zone. And Blevin sends it back in, and we are offside as Pulo is trying to get out of the zone. 1:10 remaining in this game. We'll have a face-off at center ice between Giro and Blevins. Blevins tries driving that puck forward. It hasn't gone anywhere yet. 3 and Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin picked that puck up and jumps it into the corner. 1 minute of play remaining in this game. We can end in a tie. We had a game end in a tie just a little bit ago. Look at his getting and Mr. Loglisley pops it into his glove and squeezes the glove shut. We've got player pieces all over the place. We've got a timeout, Unity timeout call with 52.5 seconds remaining in this game. Here's a good time to remind you about Two Broke Moms. Two Broke Moms is where I go to for all of my promotional needs and little gift ideas. Just talking to them gives you incredible ideas. Not only are they creative with each other, I'm talking about Jess and Jen, but the people that they work with, they've got other vendors in their store with them. You can reach them all through Facebook at Two Broke Moms, just like it's written right there. Two Broke Moms. Help us be less broke. Hashtag crazy. Well, a minute has expired. Maybe it's 30 seconds. I honestly don't know. It doesn't really matter. Referees say that the timeout is over, so the timeout is over. Unity skates over to the puck, as does the referee. Here come the 22 elite selects. No, 22 elite hockey team. Zero and Blevins lined up for the face-off. Blevins front to back box here. Comes over, takes the shot, gets deflected. Goes for number three. Three tries to clear it out. Good enough. Falls down as he takes that snap. Box steps up, sends it into the corner. Picked up by Blevins. Blevins battling for it, pressed up against the boards. 35 seconds remaining. Henry comes out with that puck, tries clearing it, and it hit the ceiling. Whoops. Good enough, tried being a cool kid, and he became uncool. And the whole team razzing him for it. Taking it in good stride. He's a good sport. He's a good kid. So that face-off will be all the way down in the elite end of the ice, because that's where they're the ones that tried clearing it out and it hit the ceiling. So 31.2 seconds remaining in this game. Deadlocked at 2. Drops the puck. Gauthier has it, sends it off the board, back into the corner. Blevins picks it up behind the net. Quick shot by Van Brocklin. Nothing doing as Michael Oglisi had that door closed. Puck is still in the zone. Now it comes out. Good enough. Sends it back to Bach. Bach, one-time pass over to Gauthier. Gauthier touches it forward. Gauthier moving into the zone at the red line. Sends it around back behind the net. Three picks it up. Trying to clear it out. Nico has it. Fires the zero. Easy. Look like he doesn't have his stick. Blevins got blocked up. And that's where the game's going to end. What a wild and crazy ending to a wild and crazy game. Decided by the goalie holding this one, tied at 2. So after 3 13-minute periods, this game ends in a 2-2 tie. So from the Patriot Ice Arena in Newark, New Jersey, I am the Dan Dowling. Make it a great day, everyone.